everyone. How are you all doing? I know, again, it's been a little while, but, you know, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this. I have been very patient, let me tell you what, but I am just in my glory this morning because this is like what I've been waiting for to do. These sunflowers, I have just been so impatiently like, come on, grow, 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 grow. And finally, they have. These are the sunflowers that I planted on April 23rd, I believe. Yes, April 23rd. That was the video that I made where my greenhouse back there flew away into the neighbor's yard over there. And so, and it was super windy that day. It was also the day that I went and got a bandstand hot dog, which was delicious, and what was the reason why I forgot to close the greenhouse, and yeah. So, yeah, I have just been patiently waiting for these flowers to be ready, and today I'm going to make bouquets with you because I'm going to put them in my stand. I've had some flowers here and there. It really hasn't been hot enough yet. Flowers really like those, long rainy days, and then the next day super, super hot, and then they like bolt. We haven't had that yet. It hasn't been a bad summer, but the growing has been slow because the heat has not been prevalent, which I prefer because I don't like the extreme hot weather days. But flowers do. They like the rain at night and the heat of the day. And so these took a little bit longer than I expected. They were more like 70 days instead of that 60 to 65. But I still have tons left that aren't even this open yet. I cut these last night. So yes, they were in my field last night, and they were much more closed up. Actually, most of them were pretty closed up like this. Some of them were a little bit more closed up. Because you're really supposed to cut them right when you can start see the petal color. And I was just beaming with excitement, and I can't wait to go again tonight and cut more so I can make bouquets for tomorrow. And that's hopefully going to be the rhythm that I'm going to be in from now on. My sunflowers are the first flowers that are really, really ready. I've been doing snapdragons and other things. Like, look at this. It's just beautiful. These two little beauties were ready for me last week, but they were the only two that I could cut last week. Yes, so these have been sitting here on my table here for a week now. And so I picked a few other snapdragons and stuff to just have, around the house. I've moved it a few times. I've had it out here when we had a dinner outside here with family. I've brought them inside, like we had a day that it rained all day, and I brought them inside, and I just enjoyed them, and I moved them around because it's just summer, and I just love having these fresh flowers all over the place. But hopefully today I make enough bouquets that I can put some in my stand. It's kind of hard because we still don't have a lot of stuff to put into the stand, and people don't technically stop unless there's a bunch of stuff to look at. I'm hoping the bright, beautiful sunflowers will be eye-catching and people will stop and purchase a bouquet, even though there's not a lot of other stuff in there yet. I have had lettuce, and I've sold quite a bit of lettuce. And I'll probably do some more lettuce today, and eggs and jam. The strawberries are about done now. So, anyway, I'm going to get going making some bouquets, and if you want to hang out and watch, that's awesome. Things that you need if you're going to make bouquets are sharp, 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 sharp knife, sharp, 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 sharp scissors, some vases with some nice clean water. Those are just some extra flowers back there that I had. And, of course, the flowers from your field. Now, I also picked some other things that I'm going to put into these bouquets. I have the sunflowers, of course. And then back here, I have some really pretty grasses because I love putting grasses in bouquets. And I planted some of these and some of these I didn't. I was just blessed to have them, and they will last a very long time in the vase. This is yarrow or yarrow. I've heard it pronounced both ways. This right here is a type of aster, or I like to call it a Monte Cassino. This is just, this is just so pretty, and it just adds a nice light, fluffy, airy dramatic touch to the bouquets. And I've told you before, I like my bouquets to look like I just walked into a meadow and went like this and picked them all up and bunched them together, and I've got a bouquet of beautiful flowers. I don't like them to look arranged, even though they are arranged. I know that's a little tricky for some to understand, but it's my style. I am not about that mushroom cap look of flowers where every single flower is at the exact same height and it looks like a big mushroom, like you're holding a mushroom. I don't like that. I like these little things. I want the drama and and it just, I want it to look natural. So that's how I make my bouquets. I've had a lot of success with my bouquets. I haven't had a bride or anybody complain that, my flowers didn't last long or whatever. So I'm pretty happy with my style choices. So I'm going to make some bouquets today. And if you would like to watch, you may. If you don't, and you would just like to come to my stand and get a bouquet for somebody, like, I don't know, an anniversary bouquet, happy anniversary, or a happy birthday, or, hope you feel better soon bouquet. I mean, you can't go wrong with sunflowers. You cannot go wrong with sunflowers. I have a couple of other little varieties of sunflowers, too. This is called a sunfill purple. Now, obviously, I'm not going to use it as like a focal flower or make a whole bouquet out of just this flower. But if you look really close, it looks like a inverted sunflower. It's just gonna add that nice little interesting touch, I like to say. It's actually a lot smaller than I anticipated it to be. But that's okay, because it's going to be exactly perfect for what I need. And then I also picked just a couple, because these will open still, even though I picked them a little on the early side where I can't technically see the petals. I think that's beautiful. I just think that's beautiful, and as long as I keep it in nice, clean water, this sunflower will continue to do its thing, and then whatever the magic surprise sunflower that is in there is, it will open up. A lot of people will say no, it won't, but believe me, I've been doing this a while. It will. I've been doing the flower. I haven't grown my own, but I have been doing the flower thing for a while, and I've grown sunflowers like every year of my life. So, yeah, it's early. It's early in the morning. I'm drinking my coffee still. So, I'll remove these leaves. But I just think that's so pretty. I don't know. I like it. All right, bouquet making time. So I always like to start with some pretties like yarrow. And this yarrow I grew, but it comes in many, many different colors. I had pink and white this year, and I've used most of my pink already. And this is kind of pinkish, but it's called white. It's not very white though, but I just think it's so pretty, and it has such a long, long vase life. And this stuff right here, it's kind of closed up right now, but it opens and closes with the day and the night and the sun and all that stuff. So, and it also very nice long vase life. So I'm gonna start with some of those, and then I'm gonna grab a beauty. Look at how thick that stem is. Ugh, ugh, it's just gorgeous. I'm just going to put that next to that. And then I'll grab one. This one's kind of got a woo stem, but I don't care. It'll just do its own thing. You open up there and put you down for a minute. And I like this because I have some yarrow that's down low and some that's sticking out of the top of the bouquet. That's what I want. I mean, seriously, I want it to look like I went into a field and just scooped up some flowers. Here's some grass. I don't even know what kind of grass this is or whatever, but I like it. I want a big one. So I always get so like, should I pluck the leaves off or not? Because I like leaves. I like greenery. Again, I don't want it to look too arranged. I like that with this one I'm going to pluck the leaves off though, because the flower is actually very small. But the thing is, I don't know. I'm not about that. I used to have a flower shop, and I'm totally not for the flower shop. Like Teleflora, Pro Flowers, everything is, you know, everything's perfectly placed in my opinion, but it's perfectly placed in an imperfect way. Because the flowers are going to do the bouquet all the justice that it needs. I love these. Look at these. They're so pretty. I love them. You just stick them in. And don't stick them in the exact same place at the exact same height. Maybe put one in the middle, really high, and then another one off to the side, like over here, a bit lower. And I will sit here and fuss as to whether or not I am going to cut these gigantic leaves off of the sunflowers or not. I mean, most of the leaves I already cut off in the field. These are huge. And where I'm going to place this in the bouquet, I definitely I'm going to put it here. Oh my gosh, when that opens up, it is going to just be amazing. Amazing. I need more yarrow. Or more Monte Cassino. Yeah. Love it. Okay, so this leaf, see, already kind of driving me nuts, so there it goes. See, it's as easy as that. If it's bugging you, get rid of it. I mean, this could be a bridal bouquet already. Look at how beautiful these sunflowers are. I want to put 3, 4, I mean, there's 5 in here. This one down here has got to come up because you can't even see it. Can't go wrong with that. It's absolutely beautiful. Move the leaves around. This yarrow is just stunning. I love it. I love the pink too. I don't have much pink left, but I didn't want to put pink with the sunflowers. And these Monte Cassinos, as soon as they hit the sunlight, will open right up. Now I also have this beautiful, beautiful status, and it's a different shade of yellow, but that doesn't bother me at all. This status, I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. Move this out of the way. Okay, so where those red flowers are, this status right here, that status is I picked it on June 11th. It was 2 days after my last day of school. And what's today? July 12th. It's over a month old. It still looks gorgeous. Yes, something about just picking your flowers out of your own field. And I am going to actually stick this. This I just picked last night, so this will be another good. Ugh, look what that just did. Oh my word. Oh, I just love. I'm really excited to see what this one's going to be. This is actually going to be a flower, I promise. And they just, ugh, I'm gonna put some more status on this. You know, this could be a bridal bouquet. I'm telling you, could be a bridal bouquet. And I'm gonna sell these, not spell these, sell these for $10. $10. These sunflowers were in my field not even 24 hours ago. Not even 24 hours ago. And my camera there is not doing this bouquet justice because they are, it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous bouquet. Gorgeous. See now what I have going on here with this grass and this grass, it looks like devil horns. I hate that. So I'm gonna raise one up a bit and I'm probably gonna add another one. I do like to do things in three, or you know, maybe not threes, but odd numbers. There we go. All different heights. I love this grass here. I might even add another one of those. I had no idea that grass was such a big industry in flowers until I became a florist and started realizing, oh my gosh, grass is like super important. It's wicked expensive. Just grass, right? Yeah, it's kind of funny. All right, so I am going to love this. I've got 5 sunflowers in here, 3 that are yellow, 1 surprise one, and 1 of the Sunfill purple, which will continue to do its beautiful thing. And this is just gorgeous. Maybe in my next bouquet, I'm gonna add this blue salvia because look at what the blue and the yellow look like together too. Beautiful. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is tie this up with an elastic and pop it in some fresh water. I'm gonna give this a nice chop, not too short because some people might have taller vases or whatever. I like to use, you know, the mason jars. I just think they look, you know, this is another mason jar bouquet. And yeah, go from there. So these are going to be in the stand today. If you know anybody who would love a beautiful fresh bouquet of summer flowers to cheer them up, or just an I love you or whatever, come and get them. $10. Thank you.